And exercise 2.1.3, ninth question. See the ninth question. Show that the relation xy is equal to minus 3 is a function for a suitable domain. Find the domain and the range of the function. So this is our question. We have to find the domain and range of that xy is equal to minus 2. Okay. Look at this. This is our answer. So given that xy is equal to minus 2. So that is no problem. No. So the easiest one. Domain means possible x values. Possible x values for me, that means that x value cannot be 0. Yeah, that's it. So x value may be whatever the real number, full real number. Okay, but that x value cannot be 0, which means what? The domain x value, that real number minus that 0 value. Yeah. So if you want any example, wait. Okay, suppose for example, some 1 divided by x minus 1. This is a function. Okay, so domain, we have to find domain values now. So the denominator should not be get 0 value. Okay, because 1 by 0 is infinity. So if I put 1 here, x value 1 means that is 1 minus 1. So 1 by 0. So this is not the correct answer. So that is not the correct answer. So suppose if I put x is equal to 2 means 2 minus 1. No problem. So answer is 1. 3 means 3 minus 1, that is 1 by 2. So you can put also negative values also. If I put minus 1, the answer will be 1 by minus 2. So no problem. But the domain denominator cannot be 0, which means what? X value here is x is must be not equal to plus 1. If I put 1 minus 1 0, so it cannot be 0. So I can write x value, so domain equal to x value belonging to, so x value belonging to all the real numbers but except that 0 terms. 0 terms means that 1 is a 0 term. So r minus 0, so 0 means except that 1 value, except 1 value, except 1 value. Now look at that, xy is equal to minus 2. This is our question, xy is equal to minus 2. I can write y is equal to, take y left hand side equal to minus 2 by x, and also I just keep x left hand side means minus 2 by y. Okay, so look at that possible. So y is equal to minus 2 by x, in the left hand side y is equal to minus 2 by x value cannot be 0, which means what? X belonging to all the real numbers, all the numbers but except, that is means minus 0. If I put 0, it will be infinity. So the domain is real number minus that 0, and the right hand side is x is equal to minus 2 by y, same formula. So if you want to find the range value, that denominator also cannot be 0, so y value cannot be 0. So y belonging to the all real numbers, y can be whatever 1 2 3 4 5 6, but cannot be 0. So if I put y is equal to 0, it means infinity. So y may be, y can be all the real numbers but except that 0 value. If I put 0 means infinity. So the domain r minus 0. So r minus 0 terms. Okay, r means real number, minus 0 means 0 வரக்கூடிய எல்லாத்தையும் மைனஸ் பண்றோம் from the real number. Range also same thing. So note it down, very important. Possible x values are the only domain. So these are the possible x values, and possible y values are range. Yeah, that's it. This is the first question, easiest one. And then second, 12th one. Look at the 12th one. If f from R to R is defined by f of x 3x minus 5, prove that f is bijection and find its inverse. What does that mean? So f from R to R is defined by one function. So they are given that one function f of x is equal to 3x minus 5. So 12th question. Okay, we have to prove that that function is f bijection, and also we have to find its inverse. So what does it mean by bijection? If you want to prove bijection, we have to prove that it is enough to prove that that function is 1 to 1 and on 2. Yeah. So if you want to prove that the function is bijection means it is enough to prove that the function is 1 to 1 and on to 1 to 1, which means f of x is equal to f of y. The answer should be x is equal to y. That is the definition. Okay, so 1 to 1 means what? F of x is equal to f of y. So the function of x is equal to function of y. The answer should be in that x is equal to y. So f of x is equal to f of y நீங்க எடுத்தீங்கன்னா answer should be x is equal to y. Yeah, that is our answer. If it's true, that is 1 to 1. If it's not true, that is not 1 to 1. Okay, so let me check. So given that f of x is equal to 3x minus 5, we want to prove that f is bijection, correct? So bijection means we want to prove, it is enough to prove that f is 1 to 1 and on to. So 1 to 1, which means for this is a f1 to 1 property, f of x is equal to f of y. So f of x, what is the value f of x in the question? 3x minus 5. F of y means in the place of x we put y. Yeah, that's it. So 3y minus 5. Okay, and then that minus 5 goes to this side plus 5. So minus 5 plus 5 gets cancelled. So we have 3x is equal to 3y, and 3 goes to this side, 3 by 3. So 3 gets cancelled. So answer is x is equal to y. I already told that 1 to 1 means f of x is equal to f of y ni edutha answer should be x is equal to y. So look at that, f of x, f of y, we took f of x equal to f of y, we required x is equal to y. So it is 1 to 1. Okay, next we want to prove that it is on 2. Okay, so I just take f of x is equal to 3x minus 5 into, so f of x, which means y. I can say that f of x is equal to y. So y is equal to 3x minus 5. Okay, and then take minus 5 here. So y plus 5 equal to 0. So I have just to find x is equal to y plus 5 by 3. Why I find x is equal to y plus 5 by 3, which means, so now look at the diagram. So this is the first function, this is the second one. Okay, so this is first one is x, second one is y, but in the place of x I can write y plus 5 by 3. Why? Because I just found that x value is y plus 5 by 3. So in the place of x, y plus 5 by 3 maps on to y. So இது true and check பண்றதுக்கு we want to prove f of y plus 5 by 3. What does it mean, f of y plus 5 by 3? We want to substitute in the place of x y plus 5 by 3 in the question. So in the question f of x equal to 3x minus 5, in the place of x we want to substitute y plus 5 by 3. So 3 of y plus 5 by 3 minus 5. So 3 gets cancelled, y plus 5 minus 5 gets cancelled, answer equal to y. Now look at our mapping. So y plus 5 divided by 3 tends to y. So correct answer. Suppose for example, so this is f is a function. So this is a first set, that is a second set. So f maps from 1 to 5, 2 to 6, 3 to 7. I can write எப்படினா f of 1 is equal to, that answer is 5. Yeah, I can write f of 1 is equal to 5 and f of 2 is equal to 6, f of 3 is equal to 7. Is it okay? So listen carefully. I can write that function f of that first value which is equal to 5. So now which means this is a onto. Okay, now look at here. I already said that this is x value is y plus 5 by 3. So answer should be y. So I substitute in the place of x is y plus 5 by 3. So f of that y plus 5 by 3, answer should be y. Now look at answer is y. So it means it is onto. So both 1 to 1 and onto 1 satisfy. So therefore the given function is bijection and inverse also exists. So this is our inverse f of y plus 5, which means that is f inverse of y is equal to y plus 5 by 3. And if you want to find the inverse of x, which means just instead of y just write x. So x plus 5 by 3, yeah, that is our inverse. And then look at the 13th question. The weight of the muscles of a man is a function of his body weight x and can be expressed as w of x is equal to 0.3x. Determine the domain of this function. Okay, domain means what? Possible values only. Okay, it cannot be 0. Only for possible values. Possible values, which means what? Possible values. Suppose I say that my weight is 50 kg. If I eat, my weight is 50 kg. If I eat 2 kg extra, my weight is 57, correct? So possible values only. My weight cannot be 0. Yeah, my weight cannot be 0. Okay, I have some weight, and also I don't have negative weight also. Yeah, I don't have negative weight. So my weight, suppose my weight வந்து எதுனா ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் நம்பர்ஸ் இருக்கும், 50 kg, 60 kg. So my weight cannot be 0 and also cannot be negative value also. Because I don't say, I can't say my weight is that minus 35 kg, minus 52 kg, I can't say. And also I can't say my weight is 0 kg. So here what are the possible values? Only plus value only or possible values. So 0 and negative values cannot be positive, so here cannot be used. So yeah, that is a domain. So domain means possible values. Okay, so your our weight is w of x is equal to 0.35 x. This is our weight. Okay, that we want to find that x value. So x value means that is domain value. What is the domain here? So weightன்றது cannot be 0 and cannot be negative, so that x must be greater than 0. Yeah, that is our answer. So because if I put x is equal to 0 means weight should be 0, so weight can't be 0. If I put x is equal to minus 1 means, so minus 0.35, it cannot be. Okay, that is not possible. So it should be domain value is x is greater than 0. X is greater than 0 means it should be positive. So 1 into 3 point 0.35, 0.35, 2 to 0.70, yeah, and then 1.05, so on. So the weight should be positive value only. So the domain is x is, that x value is greater than 0. That is our answer. And then 14th one. The distance of an object falling is a function of a time t and can be expressed as s of t is equal to minus 16t square. Graph the function and determine if it's 1 to 1. Okay, the distance of an 14th question. The distance of an object falling is a function of time t. So time cannot be what? Time cannot be negative. Correct. So first of all, in the question you have to find the possible values. What is the domain? So the time வந்து cannot be negative. Okay, and then can be expressed as s of t is equal to minus 16. So okay, graph a function. So they given that s of t is equal to minus 16 t square. Okay, so time cannot be negative, so I put t value into 0 1 2 3. Why I put 0 1 2 3? Because time only positive. And also why I put like this table form? Because in the question we want to graph the function. So okay, we want to graph the function. If I put t value in the right hand side, any value, we will get this value. If I put t is equal to 0 means 0 into any term 0, so s value will become 0. If I put 1 here, 1 square is 1. 1 into minus 16 equal to minus 16. If I put 2 in the place of t, 2 square, which is equal to 4. 4 into 16 minus 64. Same thing, 3 square is 9. 9 into minus 16 equal to minus 144. And then graph the function. Yeah, this is our graph. Yeah, so see 1, 2, 3, 4 and minus 16. So in the y-axis I take 1 centimeter equal to 16 16 centimeter. 16 units. 1 centimeter equals 16 units. So 0 0 mark it, and 1 is minus 16 and 2 is minus 64 and the minus 64 mark, and 3 is minus. So look at that shape. So don't look at that line, just to look at that curve. It means that is a parabolic. Yeah, that is a parabolic curve. That is a parabolic curve. How can I say the parabolic curve? Then yeah, this is a curve. So suppose this is a curve. This is a parabolic curve. Okay, that is a parabolic curve. So we just graph the function. Yeah, that is a graph the function. But next step, yeah, that's it. This is a graphical. But we want to prove that if it is 1 to 1. 1 to 1 means what? We want to consider two functions. Suppose f of x is equal to f of y. So answer should be in x is equal to y. Suppose h of x is equal to h of y எடுத்தா answer should be x is equal to y. Yeah, that function. Okay, here I have s of t. So s of t is our function. I can separate this function into two terms. So one is h of t. So I can separate h of t into s of t into s of t1, s of t2. I can use it s of t1 equal to s of t2. So if I put s of t1 means the right hand side should be minus 16 t1 square. So in the place of t I put t1. So okay, so s of t1 is equal to s of t2. So s of t1 means minus 16 t1 square. S of t2 means minus 16 t2 square. Okay, and then minus minus gets cancelled. 16 gets cancelled. So t1 square is equal to t2 square. Okay, so taking square roots on both sides. So t1 is equal to right hand side will be plus or minus t2 square t2. T1 is equal to plus or minus t2. So I can separate these terms into t1 is equal to t2 and t1 is equal to minus t2. But t1 cannot equal to minus to t2 is not possible because time cannot be negative. Yeah, so this is not possible. So t1 is equal to t2 is only the possible value. So now look at that. Suppose I take, yeah, listen. Suppose I take f of x is equal to f of y means what is answer? X is equal to y. So ff cancel be x is equal to y. Okay. Suppose I take s of t1 is equal to s of t2 means, so answer should be what? Yeah, simply say that s is answer. So t1 is equal to t2. This is our answer. If you get this value, the function is 1 to 1. If you don't get this value, the function should not 1 to 1. But now I got t1 is equal to t2. So it is 1 to 1. And already I graphed the function. Okay. Yeah, that's it.